so I want to do the spiked pencil in my eyebrows for you guys. It's another one of my favorites, and I'm getting ready for brunch, so I thought I'd do my face on camera and with SuperGreat and give you guys some reviews. So this pencil is great. I think a great dupe for it is the Maybelline pencil. It's an ultra slim. But this one is really great. I mean, you want to be really light-handed with it because if not, you'll break it. So I'm going to carve out my eyebrows using Tarte Shape Tape, light medium beige, which is a little bit lighter than what I use under my eyes as a highlight. Today my highlight is going to have to be a little extra because my face is breaking out like crazy. I've been a little stressed. So I just use a flat brush to carve my eyebrow out. So this helps if you haven't had your brows done in a while. Because literally it covers up like all these little hairs. But it definitely helps a lot. I really wanted to share a dupe with you guys as well. So the Shape Tape by Tarte is kind of pricey. I think it's like $20-something versus the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. This is maybe like half of the price of what Shape Tape is, and it's just as great. So I definitely recommend it. Brow tint. So this is clear. It's not going to tint my brow, but it's a Tint and Tame. I do like how crunchy it gets my like brows because it really holds them in place. So I really want them to stay how I want them to look. So the interesting thing is like the wand actually comes out of the long end. So the little end is how much product you have. And this wand is like super tiny. But I think that's really good, especially for someone who wants to like actually tame their eyebrows because it'll really hold them and help them stay in place. It's really easy to use, and I actually like prefer the translucent one without the color because I like to put a lot of different colors in my eyebrows and I don't really need all that extra color. I use pencil powders, like pomades, so whatever. But I think it's amazing. It has no scent and it lasts all day. Your brows will be super crunchy, okay? I'll put it all over my eye. I don't have a lot of time to get ready today. This is a creamy texture. It reminds me a lot of the MAC Paint Pot, so it's a great dupe for it because it's, of course, cheaper. I'm not going to do like a cut crease or anything because, like I said, I'm in a rush. So I'm literally just going to take this and then buff it all over my eye because I'm probably just going to do like one eyeshadow color to be in and out of the door. I love it. It's amazing. It holds on to several colors. Now that I have my primer on, I'm going to do eyeshadow. I like to do shadow first before skin because I do a lot with skin, especially the way my skin looks right now. Like I have to conceal and color correct. So I'm going to go in with like a burgundy eyeshadow, and I'm actually just going to start on the lid because I'm just going to wear it all over my eye today. Like I'm going to do a dark lid. I'll do like a slight transition color, but for now, like I just want to do this. And this is where you kind of like, oh, excuse me, my throat. What is that? You kind of have to trust the process because it's going to look like I have a black eye before I finish my full face. But it is a MAC eyeshadow. It's a MAC brush, 217. I'm not sure if they discontinued this or not. You guys know I am a throwback old school MAC girl, so I have a lot of the stuff that they discontinued previously. But this shade, I just wanted to show you guys. Right now my face has been going crazy and I have a lot of scarring from acne and just other stress related things. So I'm using a concealer, an orange concealer. It's a creamy texture to kind of cover up all the areas on my face, which is like everywhere, before I put my foundation on. And then what I'm going to do is go in with like a more skin tone based concealer to blend out the orange a little bit before I put my foundation on. The creamy texture actually helps a lot for it to sink into the skin. It will move around, so you kind of have to be careful when you put your foundation on. But I just wanted to share like this part of my process with you guys so you could see how I cancel out dark spots, because a lot of people don't know how to do this, and as a makeup artist, I just try to teach as much as I can. So, okay, so I look like a pumpkin, and today's foundation is going to be NARS Natural Radiance in shade Valencia. I think I might have done this already. I might have like reviewed it, but I really love it, and I just wanted to share it again because I want you guys to see like the coverage. Like I literally look like a pumpkin, but this is gonna like be amazing when you see like how great the coverage of this foundation is. It does retail at about $48, so it's kind of pricey, but it lasts a really long time and you don't need a lot for it to go a long way. It is full coverage. I really, really, really love this foundation. It is, I do have dry skin, so because it's natural radiance, anything that has the word dewy, radiance, glowing, anything like that in the name, just know it's meant for dry skin. So if you have oily skin and you use it, like, you're gonna look shiny. This definitely is a bit shiny. Like, I'm going to set it with a foundation powder, but when you guys see the final product, you'll love it too. Give you guys something a little different. Like, I haven't been out because of quarantine and my skin has been going really crazy. So I already covered this concealer in another video. This is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Full Wear Concealer, which is a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape that I always talk about. So I'm just putting a little bit on because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the MAC Pro Concealer, and I'm actually going to blend it in because I'm not sure how they're gonna work together. This is the NC30, but I'm gonna blend them in together just because, like, my skin has been going through the motions. Like, if you saw before my foundation, then you saw, sorry, I'm fixing my nose ring, that, like, I need coverage. Like, I need my concealer to stay in place. I really need the coverage. Like, I'm gonna blend this out with the brush, but then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna set it with powder. And, you know, first I'm gonna do my little beauty blender. But I need my concealer to be everything right now because of my skin. So Prolong Wear dries very quickly. So hopefully I am going to, the concealer worked really well. So now I'm gonna actually set it and bake just a tiny bit with the Peach Perfect Loose Powder. And if you guys have looked at my reviews or, you know, my social media, you know, like, I really love this powder. It has an amazing smell. It's by TooFaced. And it was a little pricey, I'm not gonna lie, but it's so cushiony and it's really soft. It smells like peach candy, seriously. I like it because it really works for, like, my frown lines, like, you know, cuando estoy como una loca, it works. Like, it keeps me from looking like a bruja. So I really appreciate it a lot. TooFaced is, like, one of my favorite brands. They make really great stuff. But I'm just gonna bake a little bit. I'm gonna put it, like, on top of wherever I have the concealer and just, like, pack it on. And then I'm gonna do a face powder for the rest. And then after, you know, I kind of do the exterior of my face, I just wipe around. Some people have a love-hate relationship with this powder. I think it's everything. So this is the MAC Studio Fix powdered foundation, and if you have oily skin, like, you can use this by itself, especially if you don't need, like, coverage for dark spots or anything. Like, if you put a little bit of primer on and use this powder, you will see the coverage. So this is what I'm going to use to set the rest of my face and kind of wipe away the baking part, because it does have extra, like, coverage, and I don't want any of my dark scars or anything to be peeking out because I just have a lot going on my skin. So I'm just gonna take it and kind of wipe away where I was baking. But I really love this little bit of the same eyeshadow and put it on the bottom of my waterline, but it's still not really giving me what I want. So I'm gonna use my NYX black eyeliner and just go, like, on my waterline to darken it up a little bit and kind of give me, like, that darkish look I want, which is crazy because I'm going to brunch. But I mean, we're transitioning into fall, so I really want, you know, to do darker looks. And I'm wearing all black today anyway, and I'll probably do a dark glossy lip or maybe a nude lip. It depends on how I feel. But I really love this NYX eyeliner because it glides right on. Like, it doesn't really give you a hard time. You can build it up if you want to go darker. It doesn't really bleed out. A good trick is to put shadow on the bottom if you don't want your eyeshadow, your eyeliner to bleed out. Like, take some eyeshadow and just, like, go right under. But I'm going to use the Maybelline Great Lash Clear Translucent actually on my eyelashes, you guys, because I'm gonna put some lashes on, but I feel like sometimes I just need to define the blackness. So this is clear. You don't really see any color. It doesn't do much. I have, like, pretty long lashes. It does make the hairs pretty stiff, so I'll probably use black mascara on the bottom lashes, but I want to kind of get, like, any fallout from powders on my lashes out of the hair. So I'm using this, and then I'm going to go back and apply my lash on top and then kind of squeeze them together so that they like pinch them together with my fingers so that they kind of stick together and look more realistic. I'll probably do like some wispies, nothing crazy. But what I love about this is that you can use it in your lashes and you can also use it in your eyebrows. It's not as strong and as sturdy as some of the other ones, but it will train your brows if you need them to go in a specific direction. All right, ladies. So these are the lashes I decided to go with. Changed into my outfit. These are the Dior lashes. They are 3D mink lashes by one of my favorite brands that a good friend of mine started called Gold Armoire. And the packaging is so cute. It looks like this. It has like gold and I had to trim them. So those are the lashes left over. But they're so beautiful. She did such an amazing job. I'm so proud of her. You can buy them in the bundle too. So when you get like this one, it looks crazy, but 2 different pairs come in there. So mine, some of them are falling off, but I've reused these a few times. I use my favorite Kiss adhesive to attach them. I never do my lashes on camera because I look crazy when I'm doing it. So excuse me, but also I have a code. It's FN2S10 if you guys want to try them for 10% off. Because I've used them more than once, they have like some icky stuff. I have everything pretty much on. I still need my lip, but I want to do a highlight. And I have this Morphe highlight. I don't know what the hell it's called, but I really love it. So I'm going to show you guys like how bomb it is if you ever want to try Morphe. So I'm just going to use a little brush like this because I want to do the corner of my eye. Like right there. So you guys can like see the difference. And I'm going to build it up a little bit because I just need it to pop. Look at the difference, one eye with it and one eye without it. Like it's so reflective and pretty. Like it just makes you kind of want to go crazy with the eyeshadow, but I mean with the highlight, but it's really pretty. And you know, I have used this as an eyeshadow before. That's the cool thing about the textures. Like if it's a powdery texture, you can use it on your eye and it's bomb as well, especially for like a window flag eye. Like it's really great. So I'm gonna put this everywhere that you usually put highlight, and I'll show you guys when I'm doing the lip what it looks like. I am already running late. It is what it is. You know, this takes time. So I'm gonna do the Kat Von D lip stain in Vampira, and I know they changed their name or whatever, but this is from Kat Von D when it was Kat Von D. These are super dry. Like they will dry the hell out of your lip. So I'm actually gonna put a Pat and Polish by MAC back on top of it. Sorry, these are discontinued. I have current eyeliner on my lip. So current eyeliner, stain, pat and polish, just to give it like that really intense and then a creamy finish. And I need a mirror to do this. So look at that. That is so intense. All right, so I just wanted to give you guys the final look. This is my final makeup look. I'm going to put a little bit of gloss on top so that'll be creamy. My lashes are popping. Everything is good to go. I have a little Fashion Nova outfit on. So if you guys ever want to see cute stuff for like plus size girls, like definitely let me know. I'm plus size. So I'm always trying to show like what things look like in real life on me versus like the model. I love Fashion Nova on Instagram, BeautyInTheBlazer, if you guys want to see more about makeup and fashion trends and just see what I'm doing every day and hear my opinions on stuff. All right.